Okay, so now we are working on VPN. So what is VPN? VPN is known as virtual private network, and VPN is a technology which help you to connect your office network from your home network. Like suppose you have your laptop, right? Now you know company laptop has username and password, right? So that username and password is connected with server, right? Now, but in the office you are able to log in. Why? Because it is connected to server in the same LAN. But if you'll go to your home, do that laptop is connected to server? No. So here in your home, if you want to connect to office network, right, you need VPN tunnel to connect your server. So what you have to do? So VPN is a technology which provide private or enterprise network access from home network anywhere. Home network means anywhere apart from your office. Okay, so virtual private network extend a private network across public network. Means you can access your private network via public network only. What is the condition? Your server must be connected with public IP. So you have public IP on this server and public IP on your laptop, and then you can connect and you can log in. But what is the condition? Condition is, here you have public IP. Let me come here. Here you have public IP, right? But here you have private. So your server is based on private IP or public IP? Your server, your DNS, your every configuration is based on private IP, not public. So here when you have this computer, so when you have this computer which is connected via public, so this computer will have public IP or private? Right now it's a public IP. But when he will connect with the VPN tunnel, automatically he will get private IP and he will enter in the network automatically with the VPN tunnel. And that tunnel will be secure. Why? Because you are using VPN. VPN is already encrypted. Why? Because VPN use how many type of protocol? Point to point tunneling protocol for tunnel, layer 2 tunneling protocol, okay, and secure socket tunneling protocol for encryption. Okay, this is for connectivity, this is for tunneling, sorry, this is for point to point connectivity, this is for tunneling, and this is for encryption. Point to point tunneling protocol, layer 2 tunneling protocol, and SSL, secure socket tunneling protocol. Okay, this is secure socket tunneling protocol. It is here one IPsec is running automatically. IPsec protocol works here. Okay, now keep in mind, if you are running some kind of firewall or something after your server, because server is inside, after your server, so keep in mind, because when point to point tunneling protocol runs, so point to point tunneling protocol works on 1723. What is this? Port number of the point to point tunneling protocol. So maybe if the network is existing network, so in the existing firewall, what is written there? That all ports are blocked, which is coming from outside. Inside all is allowed. So but this request is coming from out to in, so you have to allow this 1723. Then layer 2 tunneling protocol, you have to allow these ports, port 500, port this, port 4500 and port 50. Okay. Secure socket tunneling protocol, this is SSL, right? And HTTPS also, if you have there, then why is 443? Okay, I will check this one, right? Is it why it is 443? Because 443 is the port number of HTTPS. Okay, so I'll check why it is like this. Okay, and encryption in the server 2016, the new encryption is IKE version 2, Internet Key Exchange. Because they exchange, how I will come to know that you are my client, right? Because in internet they exchange private and public IP, private and public key. Okay, so this key is verified by IKE, Internet Key Exchange version 2. Okay, and VPN requirement, you need server 2012 one with 2 network adapter, static IP address on public interface, domain controller for user identity, because who will connect if you don't have domain controller, right? You will not be able to identify. Then DNS and radius server for authentication purpose. All these things. Okay, a VPN provide a point-to-point connection between components of the private network through public network. So your home network is what? Private network, right? And your office network is your private network, but you are connecting over public network. So this is saying that from everywhere you can connect, there is no any problem. Okay, if you have internet, and why it is already encrypted, so no need of, don't worry about hacking. So people think that okay, it will be hacked. No, because VPN is most secure tunneling right now. Everyone use VPN. Even BGP also use VPN, MPLS also use VPN, all technologies. Okay, the port number I have already explained you. Okay, let's work on this lab. I think this should work. So for this, what is our requirement? Our requirement is one server and one client. That's it. What is my requirement? One server and one client, which is here, right? Okay. So server is here. I have already taken a snapshot. So this server is a new server. Client, let's take a snapshot if we have new. So we need how many LAN card? 2 LAN card. Of course, 2 LAN card for your LAN and WAN. So same settings, come here. Change, rename to LAN. Add a network adapter, new means second network adapter. So this is my WAN, and your this client and this LAN, this client and this WAN should be on a same link, right? Same broadcast domain. So right click here on server, go to setting. Here I will make VMnet. This is WAN, right? VMnet 1. Here also I will come setting. I'll say custom VMnet 1. What is my WAN IP address? So I am using WAN IP address as a 12.1.1.1, subnet mask 255, and default gateway is not required because Okay, it is not directly connected to ISP. DNS is also not required. Come here also. One 12.1.1.2 255.255.255.252 default gateway, of course, because I have to connect to my, yes, and DNS I am using 192.168.10.1. This is my client computer. This is my at my home. Now you have to come here and you have to see that first thing you must ping to your server, because it is WAN IP, so WAN IP will ping. Now VPN configuration, add roles and features. Same here also we have to install routing and remote access. Role based feature, here remote access. Next, same here routing. Okay, so installation is going on. Before, what we can do here, we can open Active Directory dsa.msc. So how many users you have to allow VPN users? It's not that every user of your company they can access the server. You have to say, okay, I want that all IT users they can access my VPN server, okay, or my server via any public network. So I have to select all and I have to go to properties, and then you have to go to profile. No, okay, let's go one by one, because right click, properties. Can you see here dial in, and here you have to say allow access. Okay, you have to allow access, apply. Okay, Here also dial in, allow access, dial in and allow access. Network access permission, you have to give him them permission to access the network. And now is okay. Okay, now we have installed routing and remote access. Now let's go for the configuration. Tools, routing and remote access. Right click, configure and enable routing and remote access. Next, see, allow remote clients to connect to this server through dial up or direct connection, okay, through VPN. Next, why VPN is not coming? Okay, see, sometime it take time, so don't get confused. See, before this option was disabled, right? But I just closed and open it. Okay, so just you have to click VPN, not dial up, because dial up we were using long back. Have you used dial up connection with that telephone receiver? We use dial up connection, but we don't, now we don't use dial up connection. Okay, with the modem, but we don't use now. VPN, select the WAN. Which is the WAN? This is the WAN, right? Next. Now, so the client who will connect to this VPN server, right? They will get IP address from your server DHCP, or you want to give some specific IP address? If you have DHCP, you can configure here and you can give them access, right? Now, but if you don't have DHCP, you can give them IP address from this range, right? So if you can go here next, I'll say okay, no problem, I want to give them separate IP address. What IP address you want to give them? Right now, what is the IP of that client? 12, right? Because that is the public IP, doesn't matter. But for VPN tunnel, I am giving them 172.16.10.1, 172.16.10. Maybe I have 20 clients or 10 clients, 10 VPN clients, right? So whatever, how, if you have 20 VPN clients, so you have to give the IP here. Yes, it's not that you have 10 user and you are giving only 5 IP. No, as per your user you have to assign the IP. You can give more also. It's not that you give exactly. Okay, so this is this IP address they will get. Okay, and how many user will be able to connect? 19 user, not 20, because 172.168.10.1 will be the IP of VPN server. Do you have radius server? Radius server is not part of your MCSA, it's a part of MCSA. It's a remote. Have you heard about radius server? Remote authentication dial in user service. No, in CCNA you have not done TACAX. In TACAX we have two, TACAX and radius. Is used for user authentication for. Okay, so we don't have radius. Let's go next and finish it. Yes. Have you worked in CCNA? Who has worked with GRE tunnel? You make GRE tunnel with different IP address. Means this is your tunnel. In tunnel you can pass anything. So this is your tunnel IP. So we have to come here to remote access login policies. The first thing. Right click, launch network policy service or server, you can say. By default, in remote access, network policy server, by default, accessing from outside to inside is blocked. So you have to select this both policy and double click, and what you have to say? Grant access. That only grant access. That's it. Apply. OK. Here also you have to come and grant access. Okay. See all about your user. See this. Ignore user account dial-in properties. Okay. So you have to say grant access. Okay. And if remember the port numbers, the 4500, 45, like this 1930. So see here I have granted all the ports. Okay, because we are not sure, that's why. Then after close. Yes. Okay, see here remote access client. Do any one client has connected here? No. Now come here to the client. Right click, open network and sharing center. You have to configure, you have to install VPN client. Now see, can you retain here? Set up a broadband dial-up or VPN connection. So of course I want to make a VPN connection. Connect to the internet or connect to a workplace through VPN connection, right? So of course I want to connect to my workplace via VPN connection. Next. Use my internet connection for VPN. Of course I have to use my internet connection. Set up the internet connection now or later. Okay, because I don't want to about internet connection. I have to VPN, so I have to click here. I will set up connection, internet connection later, but let me connect about this VPN first. So click here. What is the internet IP address? He has written here. What is the internet IP address of server? Right here you can write the connection name, ist.com, whatever if you want. Click create. The connection has been created, and where it is now? It is here. So I'll right click, create a shortcut. So it will come on my desktop here. Okay. Let it be here. See right now it is connected or disconnected? Disconnected. Very good. Right click, connect. Even if you can come here, right click, connect. IIHT, right? Click here, asking about connect. Let me see some advanced option. Okay. So click here, then click here, connect. While connecting is asking about username, right? So what username you have to write? iiht.com/it1 123 right? Click OK. Connecting, verifying, completing the connection, and it is connected. Once it is connected, close this. Connected with the point-to-point tunneling protocol, means connection is established. Now what IP address this guy has received? Status, details. VPN tunnel, right? Okay, click this detail. No, not this detail. Why okay, what is the VPN server IP? 10.192.168.10.1, and what is your IP address? 10.2. If you click here, see what is your IP address. Right click status, details. See your IP address is this one. See 10.2. Did you assign any IP address? No, automatically he received. Now, if you want to access any kind of, now this client want to log in the server, right? Or how I can give you. Okay, let me give you one easy example. Did you configure any kind of service on this server? Any kind of IP related to 172? No. Now right click here, properties, remote settings, allow remote connection. Okay. Now I am here. Maybe I want to access remote server, right? MSTSC. What is the IP address of server? 12 or 192 or 172? 12. 172 dot v 172 dot 16 dot 10 dot 1. Okay. So right now I am using administrator because I have not given remote access permission to IT1. Okay, but just see with the administrator. Okay, see this is certificate. Okay, certificate means this is the proof of access that you are the one who have access this server at this time. See, now I am able to access server, but with which IP? 172. You are not accessing with 12. You are not accessing with 192. You are able to access with 172.10.1. Okay, now yes, this is for outside to inside. Inside to outside, you have NAT, you have whatever. That is different thing. See, this server, do you have, this server is based on which IP? 192. Do you have 192 anywhere on your system? Arey yaar, I'm asking, is it a puzzle? Why are you? Here is what, 12, and here is what, 172, but still you are able to access what? Your server, and see, you are able to become a client, and you are able to log in also. So see, right now I will not be able to log in because when I restarted, my connection has been broken. Then again you have to connect, and then you have to log in with IT1, and you can do your work. Okay. So this, and if you come here and log in, and if you open your Active Directory here, see, this computer is added. Why? Just because of that VPN tunnel. And after that, when it will log in here, you can. Okay, now here we have to log in with IT1. Can you log in with IT1? Yes, first you have to log in with administrator, and then you have to connect the tunnel, then you have to log in, switch user, not log off. When you log off, the connection will go down. No, he's in his laptop, he will not have. Yes. In his laptop, first he will make a connection. Or once any user, whether it is IT or anyone, once any user is able to log in on the machine, so his profile is created locally on the machine, right? So once the profile is connected, you can log in. And after that, create a connection, and then your work will start. What is happening? Okay, so now I have logged in here. Now right click, just see, check the connection first. Is disconnected, right click, connect, and then connected, and now once it is connected, okay, connected to ISTC automatically. Now click here, switch account, IT1. Okay, see, you are able to log in with IT1. Now what you do? Now what you have to do, once the IT1 is logged into the machine, right, the profile is downloaded. So once the profile is downloaded locally, no need to log in with administrator. Log in with IT1, right, go to network, connect, and then you do your work. And if you will come here, now see, how you are a network administrator, right? How you will come to know that who has connected? Come to routing and remote access. remote access client. You should. Okay, now you logged in here, no problem. You can come here, set up your own connection. Yes, you can set up your own connection. Sorry. Internet IP is 1. VPN server name ist.com. See here. Can you retain? Can you see here? Allow other people also to use this connection. So this, who will do this one? Administrator, local administrator. So at that time I forget to do that one. Otherwise this connection would be here. Okay. Is that it was asking for the credential, administrative credential, create. Right click. Where it is? Okay, let's create it. 12.1.1.1 VPN connection name iist.com, create. Okay, right click, connect. IIST, click on connect. Asking for username. So how you are going to use, write username iiht.com/it1123@iiht. The computer must be trusted for delegation on the current user account, must be configured as allow delegation. Maybe that tunnel is already connected. Okay, let me close that tunnel. See, no connection, right? Profile has been downloaded. Now you can log in with IT1. Okay, now let's make a connection. Right click, connect. ist.com, just write IT1. Computer must be trusted. If you can, uh, okay. So VPN connection is what? Enable with the help of administrator. So after that, you can connect with the remote and do your work, right? So let me, but I will find the solution of this one, if, because it is written on Microsoft website. See, answer.microsoft.com. Connect, click here, connect. See, here it is easily connecting, right? And when it is connecting here, and then if you can come here and check your IP address and everything. So VPN tunnel is okay. Okay, we'll see if there is any kind of problem later. Okay, yes, then you can connect it. Okay, and see here, if you'll come here in the VPN tunnel, now refresh it. See, you will get here that who is connected and from how long it is connected. Okay, and number of ports. Okay, so each and every information you will get it here. And once you are getting here, means you are connected, your tunnel is connected.